Paul and I are in love, Jack. And we looked into each other's eyes this morning and we knew it was time. We've waited long enough.
Was this just a romantic impulse then?
Yes, okay, it was a little impulsive. And I'm sorry the whole family couldn't be there to watch the ceremony, but we're gonna have a big party later and everybody could celebrate with us.
Good luck explaining that to Emma.
Mama will understand.
I don't think she will. She's gonna wonder why the rush.
You know, it might seem rushed to everybody else, but not the bride and groom. We've waited a long time for this.
You afraid of what she might be saying to him?
She's telling him how much she loves me. How she's thrilled to be spending the rest of her life with me. I don't say that to try and hurt your feelings.
You put up a good front, Paul. But I'm not buying it. Neither will Jack. I don't know what kind of hold you have over Meg, but her family
Does this
will
work
not
for you?
let
Is this
you
how
hurt
you
her.
usually do things, chasing after women that are already in love with other men?
What do you mean, like the way Sophie was chasing after you? She's not chasing after you anymore, is she, Paul? I wonder why that is.
Maybe because certain members of my family have made it quite clear to me that they disapprove of my decisions.
So you thought running a marriage would prove them wrong? Meg, come on. This is me you're talking to. There's got to be more to it than that.
There's nothing more to it than that, Jack. The timing was right for us. This is a decision that we made.
Paul and I have waited a long time for this. Can you blame us for being eager to get on with our lives? Look, I'm sorry if I hurt people's feelings, but we have every right to do this on our own timetable.
I really hope that you're okay with this, Jack, because I want you and your family to approve not just of me, but of our marriage.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that.
Okay. If you're done asking questions, my wife and I were thinking about going to bed.
We're not done.
There's just one more thing I'd like to ask. Not so much as a question as it is a favor.
Okay. What do you want?
I would love to take a look at your garden. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
I'm sorry, Jack. That's just not going to happen.
You know what? This is just all a big misunderstanding. So why don't we take a break and talk about this in the morning?
Keep saying you're gonna go, you don't leave.
I invited her here, okay? If you're gonna yell at someone, yell at me. Take it out on me. Emily does not deserve to be treated this way.
Oh, yes, she does. She deserves this and more. And she was so close, she almost got it.
Damn it, Mom, what is wrong
Stop
with
it.
you? No, they need to understand what you mean to me. What we mean to each other. If Emily's not invited here, neither am I.
How long has this been going on?
I don't know, but this ends now, Casey. You are not leaving this house with that whore.
Don't you dare call her that.
He's right about that. Name calling's not going to solve anything.
I'm not name-calling, and I'm not using it figuratively. That's what Emily is, a whore.
Stop it!
What are you talking about?
Please don't do this.
You say you want acceptance from the family, yet you turned down my very simple request. You sure you don't want to rethink your answer?
Jack, we have a gardener who's very proprietary about the grounds. He doesn't want anybody interfering.
So you're saying I need your gardener's permission?
Yeah, and he's out of town. He's on vacation.
For how long?
A couple weeks, week, 2 weeks. But as soon as he's back, you can poke around the garden to your heart's content.
Well, good night, Jack.
I'm sorry, Meg. I really don't want to leave without looking in that garden.
It's our wedding night, for God's sake. Can't it wait?
Under any other circumstances, I'd say yeah, but I'm beginning to wonder if there's something out there he doesn't want me to see.
I'm beginning to wonder why you barged in. You're making all these insinuations.
Maybe if you didn't act like there was something to hide.
Paul, we can do this one of two ways. I'd really rather do it the easy way.
What's the hard way, Jack?
I get a search warrant and I come back here with a bunch of guys and shovels.
Why don't you do that?
Jack.
No, it's okay.
Please.
Jack and I, we understand each other.
On that, we agree.
He's just doing what he's got to do, and I'm just doing what I got to do.
Dad, do not listen to her. Mama's lying.
About what, Casey? She hasn't said anything yet.
I mean, she hates Emily so much she would say anything just to hurt her.
Please, Margo. Please don't say something you might regret.
You mean something you might regret?
Please think about this.
Think? when you seduced my son?
Emily did not seduce me.
Well, call it what you want, but when I think when someone knows a lot more than the other person, that's taking advantage. And Emily knows things that she doesn't want anyone else to know. For example, Casey, did you know that your middle-aged girlfriend was a whore and a hooker? What'd you charge, like $1,000 a trick? Oh, that last summer when Daniel went to Europe, you must have just been raking it in. It's true, Tom. Look at her. She can't deny it. She won't even try to deny it. Look at her.
Emily.
It was for a very short and horrible time in my life. Oh, I wish to God it never happened. So, Casey, did you... Oh, my God. You knew, and you You are not paying her, are you?
What?
I need you to get dressed. Get out of my house. Stay away from my sons.
Daniel's my son, too.
That was an accident of biology. I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't get hurt anymore by that accident than he already has been.
You practically begged Jack to get a search warrant.
Yeah, well, it was either that or let him start digging up the rose bushes. It gave us some time, don't you agree?
Time for what?
Time to move the body.
No, it was bad enough moving her from Lakeview. No, you can't do that again, Paul. It's wrong on so many
Well,
levels.
if there's a better option, I'm ready to hear it.
There is. We can tell the truth.
You need to know how sorry I am. And you need to know that Daniel was never around.
You will never see Daniel ever again, so you can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Please don't say that.
Get a lawyer. Get a good one. Because that's the only way we're going to be communicating from now on.
Emily, wait, I'm going with
No,
her.
you're not.
You can't stop.
Stop it.
Listen, you fixed everything else. I'm going with her.
Tom!